In textbooks, they're usually written from left to right. And make sure you read how they're asking you to rearrange them. It could be from least to greatest or greatest to least. But it doesn't matter because the setup is still the same way. So what you're going to do when they're written from left to right, you are going to rewrite them from top to bottom. So for instance, the first one is 3 and 582 thousandths. I'm done with that one. Now I do the next one. Make sure the decimals lined up. 576 thousandths. I'm done with that one. And then I write 3 and 432 thousandths. Now, almost like comparing the only two numbers, you look at the greatest place value. Here, it's the ones place. They all have the same ones place. So you cross them out. Then you go to the next place value. And by the way, we are going from least to greatest. So we have a 5 and 5 and a 4 in the 10th place. Well, the 4 is the least. So we don't have to go any further. So cross that out and put a 1 out here because this is the first number we're going to have to rearrange. These are both 5s, so now we cross them out. Now let's go to the next place value, which is the hundredths. All we have to compare is the 8 and the 7. Well, 7 is less than 8. So out here, we're going to put a 2 because this is the second one you're going to write. And then obviously this one is the third. So you put a 3 out here, knowing that that's the third one you're going to write from least to greatest. So we don't have to do any more, but this is how you show work. Now, down here at the bottom, you have to rewrite it from left to right. 3 and 432 thousandths, comma, then the second one. 3 and 576 thousandths. And then the very last one is 3 and 582 thousandths. And then circle your answer. And that's how you do it with 3 or more numbers. Now, if you had a fourth number, you would stack it up. Again, fifth one, you'd stack it up. Same process. Then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out here to the side. Now, I'm going to erase this. Well, maybe I'm not. Let me get the eraser out. I wish they had a bigger eraser. And let's go, oops, there we go. And let's go from least or greatest to least. All right, with the same numbers. So, again, you would not do that. So let's make it smaller. You're going to rewrite it from top to bottom. So you have 3 and 582 thousandths. Then you have 3 and, line up the decimal, 576 thousandths. Then you have 3 and 432 thousandths. Now, you still do the same process. You look at the greatest place value and compare. They all have 3s in the ones place, so cross them out. Then you have a 4, a 5, and a 5 in the tens place. Well, 5 and 5 is greater than 4. So that should tell you what number is this going to be from greatest to least. Well, this is going to be the third one written because it's the least. Now let's go back and compare. We got 5 and a 5. Those are the same. Now we go to the hundreds place. We have an 8 and we have a 7. Well, 8 is greater than 7, so this would be the first one that you write from greatest to least. And then a 2 out here for this number. Then you have to go down on your paper and rewrite it from left to right as they asked for. 3 and 582 thousandths, comma, then the second one, which is 3 and 576 thousandths. And then we have the last one, which is the least, the third one, which is 3 and 432 thousandths. And that's how you compare 3 or more numbers from greatest to least.